So when we look at the data around Seattle civic health and compare it to metropolitan areas all over the country, we see that there's so many strengths that we have. We're one of the healthiest civic places in America. We're great at rolling up our sleeves to solve problems together. We're great at joining organizations. We're almost first in the nation when it comes to volunteering. In fact, our millennials are first. We give philanthropically. We vote in local elections. And yet, the picture is not completely rosy. So some of the things we're not so great at, and we're working hard at CityClub to address, are friendliness, neighborliness, the ability to welcome newcomers and make sure there are bridges and avenues and pathways for them to connect to the existing civic fabric.
I think of civic health similarly to the way that I might think of my own personal health. So my own personal health is divided between body, mind, and spirit. Seattle City Club has helped improve my civic health by really engaging me with that mind part.
You know, a motto that my spouse Nathan and I really believe in, it's sort of our family motto, is blossom where you're planted. City Club has done so much to help me improve my civic health. The Civic Boot Camp program has been one of my highlights of my time as a young adult in the city of Seattle. It's helped me to think about who we bring to the table and what each person has to offer. And in Civic Boot Camp, it's never been just one side.
I had a great conversation with somebody, I think 2 or 3 civic cocktails ago. We got talking about tax reform, which is not at all what I was there to learn more about. But hearing another person's perspective, I think those are the kind of engagements and interactions that you can really benefit from by being involved in the City Club.
When I came here from Chicago, a leader in the nonprofit community said, hey, you should go check out some City Club events. So I did. The first one I attended was the Year in Review, and City Club is killing it with its programming right now. I left that Year in Review feeling like that was a great use of my time. I learned a lot. The energy was just palpable in there. The panelists, many of whom disagreed with one another, but they were so civil and engaged and thoughtful. So I started to go to more of City Club's events and programs, and every time I've left feeling like that was a great investment of my time.
For any healthy community, individuals have responsibilities, some share of responsibility, duty to volunteer, to be part of the community and then contribute. I think change comes not only from the government side. I think in neighborhoods, people contributing here and there, being involved in their civic duty are actually more powerful.
What I would urge my fellow Seattleites, and the way I would encourage them to get civically active, is just to do something. And that means stepping out of your house and getting involved.
You can start by coming to a City Club event. You can start by learning a little bit more about the issues that are relevant in your community. I think it's all about being active and making sure that, and being intentional about how you're going to shape your community.